This video is brought to you by the EA Creator Network. This is a work in progress as well, boys. Shout out to EA for this opportunity, and shout out to EA for putting Ryan Williams on the cover of College Football 26. Let's see how good he is in the game. Let's see how well you can hit that subscribe button, because over 80% of you watching this video aren't subscribed. So take the time to hit that subscribe button. Do me a favor. Help me out. Let's see if Ryan Williams can help me out get this dub in this College Football 26 game. All right, boys, playing Oregon again. This time we have the Crimson Tide of Alabama. Not like they were last year, not as good. They don't have as many great defensive front seven guys that they had last year. And most importantly, they don't have Jalen Milroe. This guy tries to go up top, but the safety they have right here, this dude is a stud. Comes up with a huge interception on the first drive. Yeah, they don't have Jalen Milroe anymore. That really hurts their team for sure. But they do still have some weapons. They have some speed all over the field. And, of course, they have Ryan Williams, who is probably the #1 reason for picking this team. Backside dig, hitting that right down. Now, I've been playing a couple games now. Getting a little more comfortable with the reads, getting a little comfortable with the plays. Still throw some junk out there. Of course, that's my break tackle animation, and we lose 8 yards on that play. That's tough to come back from. But we're going to hold the ball. We have a deep post wide open. Just held it too long, and it gets knocked up and intercepted. That guy fell down, spamming square. Well, here we go. Now we got to play defense. We got a chance to hold him. That'd be good. Little return route. I told you this Y off trio close. Really good return routes. Really good underneath passing. We get a sack right there as we covered up everything underneath. Great. 3rd and 12 here. We can hold him to 3 would be huge to start. Drag underneath. We miss a tackle. Drags a man. 4th and 4. He's going to go for it. Try to throw the angle route, but the boys wrap him up. Turnover on downs. Ball is back to Bama. Let's see if we can get some offense going. Get it moving. Get the ball down the field into the hands of Ryan Williams and the rest of these playmakers. Threw back across my body there, but just great separation by these receivers on that man coverage. This game, a lot of double A gap, 0 coverage. I had to cover 3 beater, but it was a good switch stick. Couldn't throw that there. But we're going to be back to something similar. Drag route underneath. There's Ryan Williams. Spin move. Still don't have it down right now on the College Football 26. Yeah, you see the double A gap actually screaming at me. This time we have some time. We're going to go up top to Ryan Williams, and he was bagged right there. Absolutely should have been an interception. He was bagged right there. Next down, we're going to throw it to the running back. Super late. It's knocked away. 4th down. We're going to go auto motion here. 2 wheel routes against this man coverage. And, I mean, we're kind of bagged. We're going to Ryan Williams for it all. Bagged again, dude. I mean, maybe he just doesn't have he's no Jeremiah Smith right now. But we're trying to get him the ball down the field, giving him opportunities, cannot come up with it. But we've been bagged. A couple bad play calls, and we turned the ball over on downs again. That's not what you want to do. This guy's played pretty good offense against me. He's been moving the ball well, and here he is inside the red zone. And he's going to make a play. Little running back curl right there, picking up a 1st down, going into the 2nd quarter. Oregon Ducks, Alabama Crimson Tide, this time all day. See, like, Bama just doesn't have the pass rushers they had last year. And he had it all day right there. He found the playmaker late over the field. Here we find a little sit route to Ryan Williams. Get up out of there. You see the speed. He has that platinum 360, platinum shifty, so he's really good after the catch. Here we go. This time, a little bit of overthrow. He switch-sticked on that guy. Tried to throw the running back streak back over the middle, but the guy kind of soared it back outside, and that dude picked me off right there. One of my few interceptions I've thrown on this game so far, but that was a great play by him. Here we get intentional grounding. Just once again, just playing zone, trying to make sure we don't give up anything really deep is kind of like my philosophy. Look for those crossers, be able to switch stick on those crossers and those deep corner routes here as we get a 4th and 14 right now. He's going to go for this 4th and 14 rollout all day. But on the run, he throws the cover 3 beater a little bit late, recognizing that's what that was. A little bit late, switch sticking on the deep safety, and we give up the touchdown. It's now 14-0. Not looking good for the Crimson Tide right here. And then we fumble the kickoff. Insult to injury right there, 14-0. Now we definitely got to keep him out of the end zone as we're closing in the end of the first half here. in Wisconsin. As you guys know, we do play these games on neutral field. I know a lot of people are wondering why, but it's just to keep it an even balanced game. You don't want, somebody with squiggly lines and someone at a huge disadvantage. That is great for the game, obviously, dynasty, whatever it may be, but for competitive games where, it's just not something that should be in competitive games. You want a fair playing field for everybody. That's why a lot of these games are on neutral fields rather than home field advantage. But road to the playoff will be on home field advantage, so that's going to be tough. Here he makes another great switch stick and drops a pick. We've all seen this. We've all had that happen, and that's tough because in this play I realized something that, by putting this guy on a streak, when I motion over and that guy being on a streak as we get a 4th and inches right now, the guy on the streak is really not that good, so I come back and put him on a post here so he can get away from that safety on the left. Worked perfectly. This guy, Hale, has 97 speed and I believe platinum shifty, and we just got a hit stick platinum fumble. That's to the Baja. Touchdown. And just like that, the boys are back. Always stay in the game, and we're down 17-0. Now we're down by 3. Plays like these are the ones that killed you in college football 25. The pursuit is better this year. A lot harder to just run sideways in this game. As right here, I get a crazy switch stick, and I was due for that. He dropped one just like that. You got to remember that when you complain about the game. Sometimes they drop them, sometimes we drop them. That's literally, if you play enough Madden or enough college football, it's all going to come back around. But we force a punt here with 20 seconds left in the half. I should just run this straight ahead. Actually, I should have Ryan Williams returning my punts. But I actually run sideways, waste about 3 more seconds, so I have 8 seconds here to try to get in the field goal range. We're going to step up on a 3-man rush. We're going to find this crosser over the middle. We're going to dive, get down, call a timeout. 1 second left on the clock. I take pride in this ability, and right here it let me down. Almost wanted to edit this out of the gameplay, but because I do take a lot of pride in my field goals, and that's one of the few misses, dude. Take notes, write it down when you saw me miss the field goal in college football. But we missed one. It happens, but we get the ball at half. It's that double A gap doing pretty good against me, man. These guys really getting some pressure on me. Here I actually block, and we're able to get a playmaker all day. So their possession catch, get on the ground. Perfectly done. Here we're going to try a little half slide rollout. Did not work at all. That defensive end disengaged instantly. Here I'm looking for that backside route, and it just wasn't really open. But we dumped the ball off to our running back. Pick up a couple. 3rd and 3, very manageable. I'm going to go to a similar route here. This time we hit the little sit curl right there. Slant, sit, slant, button, slant. It's a good play. It's a good route. It was wide open. And this time Ryan Williams gets him on the auto motion. Touchdown to the superstar cover boy wide receiver. And Alabama, just like that, takes the lead, boys. We were down 17-0. 21 unanswered points going into the second half here. That's what you like to see. Resiliency, fight, and passion from the Crimson Tide right there. Any Crimson Tide fans, how do we feel about the new regime? I believe it's year 2 of the new regime. Are they championship contenders again? What is it looking like here for Bama? Do they have a shot? Do they have anything? Because, the Eagles keep drafting their players, so I definitely keep a firm eye on Alabama to see what their players are doing and how they're doing in college football. And this guy's doing pretty good on this drive, down by 4. Right there, good defense. We forced a throw away. Mixing in a little more bunch now than he had in the past. Right there, we can send 5 people, and there's no pressure from Bama. But we force a 3rd and 5. Quick slant, quick little drag. Gets the first down inside the 10. This is where we got to button up. We get a good switch stick. We're able to force an intentional grounding. Nice. 2nd and goal. He's backed up here. Good read going to the out route, picking up half of it, getting that much closer to the goal line. Here he looks for the high ball, overthrow, high ball. I've seen a lot of those overthrow high balls. 4th and goal. Here we are. This could be the game. High ball again, and he gets hit sticks when he tries to catch it. Turnover on downs. That's beautiful. And that's a way we get a good drive here. We end this game that we were down 17. We have everybody right here. We just had touchdowns all over the field. I missed them. So we're going to go back to it, try to get those touchdowns again. And here I go to the out route instead of hitting that drag that was wide open. 4th and 6, we're going for it again. We're kind of flustered right now, not playing very well. And this guy switches and jumps that route. Beautiful play by him. Late read, sloppy reads those 3 plays, and we give the lead right back to the Oregon Ducks. Tough scene for sure. But we got the power to take the lead back. We got the power. We got what it takes. This is one of my favorite plays early in the game. It's like there's like a quick drag. There's a return route. There's a sharp corner route, and then I put a deep post on the solo guy. Just really like this play all around, man. It really attacks the field fairly quickly and fairly well, and that's what I did right there with my man Bernard. Hit him underneath, spun out 3 people, just hit that spin move at the perfect time, and it worked beautifully. All right, so we're up by 4 now. We got to make some plays, man. 3 minutes left in this one. This has been a good game. Defense has not been spectacular at all. Nothing has been good about it. We've just been, hold on, we're going home. And that's what we got to do right here. Up by 4. He needs a touchdown. Just don't gamble. Don't give up any big streaks, any big crossers. Keep anything under 15 yards. You'll be fine. Just like that. That's okay. Like, it's not ideal. 9 yards is not great, but, we're not crying. You're not winning this game off 9-yard passes. Under 2 minutes left. He rolls out here and rolls the ball away. The switch stick scares people. Once they see that switch, they're kind of off over it. Here he's going to hold the ball. He's going to step up. He's going to scramble. He's going to get hit, and the ball's out. And we get the fumble. The big fella recovers it. Now we get another chance to take control of this game. Just good coverage from everybody. I'm playmaker, the running back to the middle of the field. Get inside the 40-yard line just like that. And we're in field goal range. Corner route, Ryan Williams, find the fella, go. Next play, we're going to drop back, run that play, deep post, find it, backside, touchdown. Just like that, the Crimson Tide take that 2-possession lead. That is the dagger right there as there's a minute left in the game. Now he's down by 11. Just got to make him work here, man. He's got 2 timeouts only. He's going to need an onside kick. Even if he scores, almost get a pick right there. 3rd and 3. Got the corner, but we switch stick. We go for the pitch right here. He should be able to execute that. He should be. I'm sorry. That's when you're watching this, man. That should be a handoff. That should be on SportsCenter right there. I went for the pitch, switch stick pick, went for the pitch, and the ball bounced off my teammate's chest. And here we are back on defense. But the game's over. I mean, there's 27 seconds left. I really think the pitch, I think it's better to be a bad pitch as we give up a touchdown right here. Exactly what we didn't need. Tried to play cover 4, but it's still matched a little bit right there, so we give up a touchdown. Yeah, but anyway, I'd rather be a bad pitch meta than like a really good pitch was just OP. It'd be kind of dumb, but as we recover that kick right there and we kneel it out. Get my first dub with Alabama this year. That's Alabama Crimson Tide. Shout out to Alabama. Shout out to the EA Creator Network, man. Remember, this is a work in progress.